First pitch of the at-bat. And underway here this evening as the first pitch is lifted in the air to center field. Graves is right there, one down.
Batting second, the third baseman, Connor Pitts.
Ready now, Connor Pitts. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
First pitch on its way. Turned on down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a hard liner. Foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are two gone.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Comes into play here at 273. 24 home runs and 63 runs batted in. Here's the 0-1. Strike two. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent and overall.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. The throw into second. And he is in there.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chipper Bonser. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category.
Yeah, and he's such a youngster, too. You know, it's great for baseball as a sport when we've got such dominating young players like him making their mark. It's just fun to watch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Jeremy Pitts will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Now at the plate, Lucas Graves. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way.
That's the ball.
Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty B. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Carmine Torres.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Carmine Torres, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. A high fastball is in there. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Fairly.
In now, John Fairley. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Next will be the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. From the stretch. Fastball swung on and missed.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
1-1.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Fairley, the runner at first with 2 gone. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Phillies strand 1. Score. Back in Philadelphia for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
And he misses again, 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Gregory Pitts. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Baines is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So striding forward now, Gaylord Lukrensky. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled off. Here it is on 3-1.
Got a full count.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in now, Nate McCauley, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Bobby Fink waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Into the box, Bobby Fink. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air to right field. Pitts will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting center, the left fielder, Baines.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Thad Baines. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Baines, 33 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. The 2-0 on the way.
No, that's the ball.
Julian Ramirez is on deck. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Coming to the plate now, Julian Ramirez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Standing in now, Cito Cato, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 7 homers, and 33 driven in. One and one.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And it's fouled away. From the stretch, the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in, John Pitts. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Into the shrubbery and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Stepping in now, DeVore Hadding. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. That average pushing up near 350 now. 6 home runs and 21 driven in. 0-1 pitch on its way. 1 ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Count even at 2-2. And the pitch.
Oh.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped up. Back behind second. Ramirez is in his tracks now. 1 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in, Fabio Koufax. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Here it comes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box, Connor hits. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Huh?
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In there, 2-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Syracuse is out in front here, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Lucas Graves, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The center fielder.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball just misses, that's ball 1. Pitch popped up. Lukrensky has a play, makes the play, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 23.
Digging in, Carmine Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The pitch.
Yeah!
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Too high, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches, and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. Misses off the plate.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Now at the plate, John Fairley. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
1-0 the count. From the stretch. Fouled away. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with one down. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And it's fouled away. Once again a 3-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
On a line to shortstop.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Nate.
Into the box now, Nate McCauley, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. coming right after him here.
Ready on 0-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Phillies leave a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Now to the plate, Lamont Mishmerheisen. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
The batter, the second baseman, Chipper Bonser.
At the plate, Chipper Bonser, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
The 1-1 home is laid off of down and in. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about it.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
To the plate now, Shmuel Foppert, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Graves is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping up now, Gregory Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Pitts is really a rare talent in this sport. A true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
At the plate, Gaylord Lukrensky, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh. Nope. Ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So digging in now, John Pitts. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings. But interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Polar Bears are out on top 2-0. Standing in, Bobby Fink. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. One-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed 1-1. Fink, the former Colorado Rocky, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal. But this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Striding in once again, Thad Baines. He drew a walk his first time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swinging a soft liner. To second for 1, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the second baseman, Julian Ramirez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bounce to first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail it here 2-0. stepping in, Devore Haddig. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
The designated hitter, Devore Haddig.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Haddig, just 18 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 1-1.
That's the ball. Count is full.
Fabio Koufax waits on deck. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. A ball that's carrying. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. Haddig ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Into the box now, Fabio Koufax. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Fink moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Striding in, Connor Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball out.
The 1-0 home. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. Striding into the box, Lamont Mishmerheisen. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. On the season, Mishmerheisen hits a little over the 270 mark. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Syracuse leads it 3-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in to try it again, Sito Cato comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Cato.
Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Lucas Graves, his last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now the 1-0 is a slider that misses below the zone. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. This is lifted out to left. Foppert is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. In now, Carmine Torres.
Carmine Torres.
First pitch on its way. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nope. Ball.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Adrian Cabrera takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 15, Adrian Cabrera.
Ready once again, Chipper Bonser. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Chipper Bonser.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2.
Ball.
The 2-0 on the way.
3 balls, no strikes.
Shmuel Foppert waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0.
Yeehaw!
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Shmuel Foppert. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. The 0-1.
1-1.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1.
That missed. That's a ball.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Three and 1, here it is. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The batter, the center fielder, Gregory.
Stepping up to the plate, Gregory Pitts. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to third. He's got it to second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
Now at the plate, Gaylord Lukrensky, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
That's by him for strike 1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. Fairley is there. 2 down. John Pitts will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. As a look, now the pitch.
That's the ball.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Scorched to third. He's right there, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Stepping into the box, John Fairley. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And now a pitch on the way.
2-2.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
1 strike.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Down the first base line. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
In now, Bobby Fink, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. This is in the air to right. hits. He's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Philadelphia. Still down 3-0. Javier Castro is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 10, Javier Castro.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. DeVore Haddig will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0.
No, that's down.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
And the pitch.
Nope. Ball.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now here's the pitch. Hit to short. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now back.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Fabio Koufax. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. Two and one.
That's up. That's the ball.
And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First delivery to him on the way. Connor Pitts comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Runner.
There goes the runner. In there, now the throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now to the plate, Lamont Mishmerheisen. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Thad Baines, and they'll need him to get something going here.
No left fielder. Thad Baines.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. D-Row, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Got him to go down swinging there. Thad Baines is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Into the box, Julian Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now batting, Cito Cato. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Hold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
2 out, nobody on. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chipper Bonser. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
1-0.
Fouled off. And there's ball 2 now.
2-1.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard. He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
At the plate, Shmuel Foppert. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
He's set and the pitch.
No, that missed. That's
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And the runner will get back standing. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2-1's the count. That's the ball. Full count.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gregory.
So striding in, Gregory Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 on the way. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder, and it's gone.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Joe Sharp comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Sharp.
At the plate, Gaylord Lukrensky popped him up fairly in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. Now in the box, John Pitts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
To the plate now, Devore Haddig, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
But the runner's back easily. 3 runs already home here. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. On the fists and a jam shot to the right side. Torres moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Fabio Koufax. First pitch on its way. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Line hard to the left side. Foul. He's set. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Syracuse is on top 6-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lucas Graves. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Left field and deep. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Standing in now, Carmine Torres. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Hey, a little better late than never, D-Roll here. That base hit here in the 8th inning. They're still behind in this one, but at least they're not getting shut out.
Yeah, you're going to see this offensive team fight to the bitter end. As long as there are outs out there, they're going to grind it out and see if they can get back in this one.
In now, John Fairley, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
That's low. That's a ball.
Runners on first with 1 down. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
3-1.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Pitts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Standing in, Nate McCauley. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Polar Bears lead this one 6-1. Digging in once again, Connor Pitts. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Connor Pitts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1. Outside, 2-1. Now here it comes.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Lamont Mishmerheisen, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0's the count.
Two and one now. With too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Coming to the plate now, Chipper Bonser. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope, ball.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Polar Bears on top 6-1. Andres Guillen is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Striding in to start the 9th, Bobby Fink, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Bobby.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
At the plate now, Thad Baines, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1-0 delivery. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So stepping in, Julian Ramirez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch to him. Circle change, too low, ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, catcher, Cato.
At the plate, Cito Cato, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. Throw on to first is in time to get him. And the Polar Bears will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them. So they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now. And they're making it look awfully easy, too.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. Syracuse get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Jeremy Pitts earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Stands our final line score. First for the victorious